Please join me to welcome today Dr. Mubashir Rahmani in our today's session of Park SciComm. Dr. Mubashir Rahmani is a permanent speaker of Park SciComm. He was awarded as highly cited researcher of last year 2020 in his field. Now he has another achievement in his professional career. He has been nominated as editor of Nature's Scientific Reports. Indeed, another prestigious title attached not only with him, but also a proud moment for all of us as Pakistanis. A very warm welcome to you, Dr. Rahmani. We
Thank you
welcome
very
you
much.
in Park SciComm.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now we'll start questioning and let our viewers, please let our viewers know that what are your feelings as newly appointed editor of Nature Journal and so even being the first Pakistani in your field?
So let me first clarify you. Nature Portfolio Journal has around 50 journals, and in those journals, Nature Journal is the main journal. Then we have Nature Communications Journal. Then we have Nature Reviews Journal. Then we have Nature Scientific Reports and Nature Methods. So I am feeling proud to tell you that I have been appointed as an editorial board member of Nature Scientific Reports. So when I heard this news that I have been selected and appointed as an editorial board member of Nature Scientific Report, when I received basically email from the chief editor, Dr. Richard White, I was very much pleased and happy to see that, and it was really an honor for me, and I was feeling proud and humbled to receive such a news. And I am the only Pakistani. Basically, Nature Scientific Report is a multidisciplinary journal. It covers range of scientific domains from biological sciences to physical sciences and from genetics to engineering. So within the engineering domain, within electrical engineering, I'm the only editorial board member from Pakistan which made its place in the editorial board of Nature Scientific Reports, and it's an honor for me and for Pakistan as well.
Definitely, Dr. Saab, we feel honored as a Pakistani that you are representing Pakistan in a very good will. And being a researcher, I feel proud and that I am talking to you right now through this session. So, can you please tell us that how Nature Journal appoint an editor, and on what basis a scientist is thought eligible for this prestigious position?
So there are several factors that nature editors means the in-house editors consider when appointing a newly appointed editor in Nature journals. So the first criteria is that you should have a very good international reputation in terms of scientific contribution. So that is the core. Means it is not possible that you do not contribute yourself in the science. You must have contribute in your scientific domain, and you should be internationally recognized globally in your field of expertise. This is the first criteria. The second criteria is that you should have a significant editorial experience in different journals in your domain. So these are the two major criteria that they normally consider when appointing an editor in Nature Scientific Reports.
All right. Out of curiosity, I want to know that is there some call for editor that we have to apply for it, or anyone can apply anytime?
No, in Nature Scientific Reports, there is no call, and normally the editorial office, the chief editor himself, contact the internationally reputed scientists and researchers to induct in the editorial board. You yourself cannot apply. Maybe you can apply, but in my case, the chief editor himself contacted me and invited me to serve in the editorial board member. However, if you look at other journals, for example, in my domain in IEEE, they they have different ways of hiring um, editorial board members and editors. One way is to go through different technical committees. You become the part of a technical committee, for example, IEEE Technical Committee on Green Communication or Tactile Internet or Robotics. And then from those technical committees, your name will be recommended to the particular journal. This is one way in IEEE. Then another way is that you directly approach yourself to the editor in chief, and they will evaluate your credentials, and based upon your experience and credentials and reputation, they may hire you. And the third way is that they have a call for editors, which they mention on their website. So one may submit their application and they may consider. So different publishers have different criterias of hiring associate editors in their journals.
Right. So we even feel more happy to know that you were handpicked by the editor of Nature Journal. It's very interesting and a profound moment for us. So a common question that every young researcher, including me, has, that why it's so hard to publish in Nature Journal.
So basically, Nature, as I told you, Nature Portfolio has made its reputation globally. They have a different criteria of considering research. They look at the impact of your research. They look at the reproducibility mentioned in your research, and they look for pioneering piece of work. They need solid ideas and solid evaluation, and then and only then they publish a particular piece of work. And in the board of Nature journals, we have the top scientific minds of the globe in their field of interest. So they only let those papers publish, let those scientific inventions publish in that journal which are of very high quality and which have a long lasting impact, and in which the research has been carried out in a proper scientific manner using proper scientific research methodologies, and one can even easily reproduce the scientific results. So that's why it is very difficult to publish in Nature journals. Moreover, Nature has a very good impact factor as well. Impact factor is one of the criteria. It is not the only criteria. I'm saying it is not the only criteria to judge uh, any any research or any journal, but it is a very profound and very important criteria, and it has a very good impact factor.
Right, you are very much right that impact of the research is very much important, that all young researchers should focus on, along with the strong methodology and everything else. So what do you suggest for researchers, that how they should proceed their research to publish in the Nature Journal?
So first thing is to make an intention that whatever research uh, we will do some pioneering piece of work. We will do some, we will consider a research problem that is valid. So there are different ways which one can adopt to publish in Nature journal or any other journal, any other good journal. For example, if someone wants to publish in Nature journal in their domain, so what they need to do is to first make their habit to read papers and read research that is published in Nature journal. Okay, this will give them the capacity to understand what level of research carried out, and this will help them to understand how papers are written, how problems are formulated, how problems are validated, and how results are presented. So when you start reading papers from Nature journal or any other reputed journal, it will increase your capacity. Once you increase your capacity, you will understand in a more scientific way that how authors that are normally publishing in Nature journals or any other good journal, what they think, and how they what are the actual research problems that they consider as research problems in their domain. Because not every research problem or not every scientific problem is a considered problem. So this will increase their capacity. When they start reading, it will improve their capacity, and then of course they have to do some pioneering piece of work. And it is not an easy task to publish in the first go. If you are targeting let's say I'm talking about in the domain of computer science or telecommunication, we have IEEE transactions on wireless communication or IEEE transactions on image processing. So these are the top ranked journals. So in order to publish in those journals, you have to spend 1 year, 2 year just in formulating your problem and coming up with the solution. It's not an easy task that you just sit and within a month or two you will have a publication. You have to wait patiently, you have to be consistent, and once you learn the art of publishing in these journals, then it will be easy. The first time it will be very difficult. It may take 2 years or 3 years to publish your first paper in nature scientific report or in any other good journal. But when you try more frequently and make your habit to publish in top ranked journals, you will know the art of publishing in those journals. And then when you publish in top venues, it has a cascading failure. It has a cascading effect. It has a cascading effect, and your research will be read by prominent researchers around the globe. They will start contacting you. They will start collaborating with you, and your research will show its impact on the society as well. So the main thing how we can start publishing in Nature scientific reports or any other well-reputed journal is to start reading and start building capacity.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rahmani. We are lucky to have you here today with us, and I'm very much sure that all of the young researchers would have very much learned today from your tips and the guidance which you have provided us today. I would like to once again thank you for spending your time and sitting us today with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. My honor, my pleasure.